4 or 5 of COVID. It's just like really bad flu. So if I start coughing, I'm going to have to pause the video. I sound terrible. Performance 54 pretty much says it all in the portfolio. If you have a good look on this website and read through it, I'll give them their due. They hide absolutely nothing. So as we go down to where we're going to click on, just out of interest, because the old Rick Shiels, it kind of all comes together when they actually put online how honest they are about Rick Shiels. So here we go. They don't only just work with Rick Shiels, they work with Peter Finch, James Robinson Golf, Ian Poulter. They're a management company, right? So what they do is they manage people. But here's what they say about Rick Shiels and the services provided to client, okay? You've got commercial, content, digital, production and strategy, right? Quite open and honest in here, actually. And as we read it, Rick's growth as the most watched online golf personality in the world places him alongside some of the best known and most powerful golf broadcasters. As well as offering more interaction and engagement with his audience, Rick's viewing figures and social media following continues to grow as his open, honest, and personable delivery makes him many golfers' most trusted source of golf information and entertainment. Performance 54 has worked in partnership with Rick since 2016. Keep that date in mind. How many subscribers did Rick have in 2016? Managing his commercial partnerships, appearances, and strategy, and continuing to develop the pathway which will see his channel become the world's biggest golf YouTube channel. Big talks there. Now, obviously, there's a couple of links there to where we're going with this. But how does Performance 54 get paid? Obviously, they don't do this stuff for free. Well, in Rick's case, it's 30%. So whatever Rick makes, they get 30%. His income is a revenue stream mainly based on YouTube views. So they get 30% of the views. And that could equate to quite a lot of money. Obviously, depending on who the channel is, Performance 54 may take more than 30% for you to actually be managed or helped, promoted by this sports management company, Performance 54. Lots of people have covered this before. But Rick's growth from 2016, subscriber count wise, has been exponential, right? But let's have a look at Rick's views. Oh, wait a minute, Mike, how can you do that? Well, it's freely available online. Go and have a look. We'll go in here and we'll go to here. There you go, Rick Shiels channel, courtesy of this website, which is freely available. You can check it out for yourself. Now, it was updated on the 18th of February. The data is freely available. So you can see he's got 2 million subscribers. He's got a total view count. This is key. This is total view count from the conception of his channel. So how many years has he been on YouTube? Because he's got 496.7 million views. That's crucial because that's not subscriber based. That's views on the length of time that his channel's been running, which is a few years. Well, quite a few years. Double figures. But here's an interesting fact. According to this, if it's accurate, he's only got 1,993 videos up. That's a bit of a jump there in that figure, but let's really explore what this means. So this is a snapshot of Rick's last 20 videos. And you could see his ball one, the pound ball Kirkland, 334,000 views. So that's about $3,500, roughly. 30% of that, you get the idea, okay? He's had I think that's meant to be 8,000 likes, thereabouts. You don't get dislikes anymore, as we'll show you. So if we keep going down here, you can see the views really fluctuate. Really fluctuate. Like, for a channel that's got 2 million subscribers, some of these videos get really low views. 154,000, right? 173,000, 159,000. Bearing in mind the length of time that these videos have been up, from January, it's a bit odd, isn't it? Because your subscriber base would suggest that 2 million people are going to tune in and watch your videos. That won't always be the case, but then when he puts out a video that catches people's attention, likes of one that everybody's wanting to look at, and this is key, not just his subscriber base. A lot of people watch YouTube and they're not subscribed and they're not signed in. It still counts as a view. The new TaylorMade Stealth Driver, that got 1 million views. A bit actually over that. 1 million. So that is like a big jump. That's a lot of money and 30% of that, you get where I'm coming from here. So if we go into the secondary chart down here, this is a free site, hence there's a lot of ads on it, but it is very good because you can go right back. You can see here, there's the 1st of the 2nd of February, 250,000. Again, you get 0 dislikes. The reason for that is the only person that sees the dislikes is Rick. They're all hidden now. So that's that one. And you can click through this and you can follow it. There's the video, the one that did really well. Anytime you get 1 million views, that's a big payday. Because that's $5,000 upwards for one video. And that's when you're making kind of like, well, actually 10 grand. It's serious money. They're all floating about the same here. Also, the interaction's interesting. Right, 290 comments in that one. 2,292 comments on that one. 94,000 comments on that one. The comment side of it is very unusual. Here's another one. 209,000 views, but only 158 comments. If you were a YouTube analytical expert, you would be looking at these going, interesting. I'm always kind of like interested with what people term red flags. There, you've got another one there. 363 comments. 1,033 comments. 1,500. 722 comments. 1,190 comments. nearly 500,000 views, but only 1,161 comments, and only 14,000 likes. 414,000, nearly 445, 15,000 views. These numbers are so big. But stats wise, look how that is jumping about there. You can see that line there. Look at it going everywhere. Right? So this is what you can look up yourself. You can check it, you can update it. Rick probably doesn't like people doing this and checking this stuff out, because look, you can see here your dislikes are covered. But look, I mean, how can you get a video with 209,000 views and only have 158 comments? There's another bizarre one there. These figures are interesting because from a stats point of view, it doesn't add up, does it? 256. Oh yeah, there you go. See, I'm not going anywhere, but they're already trying to track and trace me. And this just seems to be the anomalies that highlight themselves often in YouTube. I mean, there's another bizarre one, 154,000 views, but only 130 comments. Strange, eh? And it's not got any bearing on how new the video is or how long it's been up, because this takes you right the way back. Look, they're up to date this month, right back. That's like 1st of February. Yeah, so that's actually January. Yeah, it's weird how this is working, but even though I'm feeling terrible, it's still worth asking the question. See what you guys make of it. And if I was YouTube, I would be wondering, right, 2 million subscribers, how many of those 2 million are still active and still actually, how can we put it, real, alive, breathing? We'll leave it to you to decide, but you certainly could see here that Performance 54 back in 2016 certainly mentioned that their strategy was to develop pathways which will see him and his channel become the world's biggest golf YouTube channel ever. And let's look at this. His last video, he cut balls open from Kirkland on a golf course, hitting them with various clubs and telling you his opinion on a golf ball that's been done 1,000 times already by probably every other YouTuber on YouTube. He isn't doing anything that's different from any other channel. And yet, he's got 2 million views, and there's plenty of little tiny YouTubers that are doing exactly the same thing. Well, maybe the answer is we all need to sign up to Performance 54. Obviously, it really works.